Okay, let me cover a bit about the original MCT Constitution, because it was pretty different from what we have now. Up to 2 tribal delegates could be elected each year from the communities on the 6 reservations.
Wait, how many tribal delegates?
About 65.
Hoa!
Tribal delegates selected 2 people from each reservation to become the TEC, also known as the Tribal Executive Committee.
Tribal delegates then picked who was going to be president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer of the TEC.
The TEC was the governing body of the MCT.
Back then, the Constitution also stated that each reservation and community had the right to govern itself in local matters.
Local charters were in place until the Constitution changed in 1963.
The MCT is a one-branch style of government. This means that all of the power is concentrated in the TEC.
The TEC makes laws and implements them as they see fit.
Our Constitution doesn't mention a court system, so we don't have checks and balances in place like other governments.
Now let's talk about some changes to the Constitution. The first changes were approved by voters in 1963 and approved by the Secretary of Interior in 1964. That's why we call it the revised Constitution.
The delegate system was abolished, the reservation charters were revoked, and the RBCs were started.
Wait, hold on. What is the RBC?
It's the Reservation Business Committee, or sometimes called the Reservation Tribal Council, or RTC. Terms for elected officials changed from 1 year to 4 years.
And 1/4 of MCT blood became a requirement for enrollment.
Then, in 1972, more changes were made.
The voting age became 18, and you could only run for office on the reservation of your enrollment.
Dang, that's not racist, that's resist.
In 1980, the TEC decided that they were the only ones with the authority to interpret the MCT Constitution.
Typically, judges have the authority to interpret constitutions, so the TEC also functions like a court.
2 more changes were made in 2005.
One restricted anyone from running for office if they've been convicted of a felony or a crime of theft from a tribe.
That's fine. I didn't want to run for office anyway.
And the other one required that candidates running for office live on the reservation of their enrollment 1 year before filing for office.
I think I'm starting to get it now.
It can be overwhelming, but it's important that we understand this history so we can get involved in our own government.